And have an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for the talent you're given. Have an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for the life you're living. Yeah, yeah.
Hi. Welcome.
Hello.
How's it going? Hope you're enjoying your cookout. My name is McKenna.
And I'm Amanda. I'm a senior elementary education major.
I am a fifth-year nursing student and a missionary here at the good old James Madison University. And today we're going to talk about Mary and her gratitude.
Not that we are bypassing Thanksgiving, but we think that a great example of gratitude is Mary and her yes to being Jesus' mother, which is next season. But we're going to talk about it today in terms of Thanksgiving.
So, newsflash, Mary was Jewish, and when at the time of the Annunciation, the Jewish people had been waiting for thousands of years for their Messiah, and she was faithful, and so when Mary was asked to be the mother of Jesus, it was an answered prayer for her and all of her people, and so she got the honor of being the mother of Jesus, which came with a lot of different things, obviously. But she got to bear her son into the world and live with him for 30 years and be the mother of God, which is pretty fierce. And so her response, her yes, obviously, we all wouldn't be here if it weren't for that. But she responded with such humility and gratitude, and this grateful heart that she had, living out her identity as the mother of Jesus, carried her through all of the hard things that she had to do in her life. And she's a great example for us. In Luke chapter 1, verse 49, she says, "The Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name." And this is part of her Magnificat, which is when she goes to see her cousin, Elizabeth, and basically glorifies God for the way that he has blessed her and loved her, and the way that she gets to live out his will for her in her life, and serve him. So Mary's a great example for us. How does gratitude look in your life, Amanda?
Well, I think that there is always something to be grateful for. I think with the pandemic and everything that's going on, sometimes there have been a lot of hardships in my life which have increased, making my gratitude sometimes decrease because those things seem to not go together. But recently, when I have recognized all of the gifts that I have in my life, it's made me so much more grateful, and it's made my life so much more beautiful. So I know that when I am intentionally practicing gratitude, it's so much more clear to see how Jesus loves me. So I love gratitude. I think that there are a couple ways that I practice intentional gratitude in my life. One of those ways is I try to open most of my prayers thanking Jesus for all of the gifts in my life. And I don't always do this, but when I do, it helps my prayer a lot. And then another way that I like to practice intentional gratitude is just by thanking the people around me for the things that they do for me and the way that they love me, because I'm very grateful for the people in my life. And yeah, for the sake of loving other people, I think gratitude helps us see the bigger picture, which is just Jesus loves us. So yeah, how does gratitude look in your life?
I love that. I love gratitude. I love you. Okay, gratitude. When I practice gratitude in prayer, I also sometimes forget. But when I do, I feel like it's just an expression of love for Jesus, which is just itty bitty compared to how much he loves us, but I can try. And it reminds me of my littleness and humility, because when we recognize that everything is a gift from God, including ourselves, it just grounds us in our identity as daughters of God. And so I have a tendency to try to do everything by myself. And so when I practice gratitude, and from that comes hopefully humility, it allows me to, usually I let him carry me through hard things. Yeah. If I'm grounded in that identity. And Jesus loves it when we say thank you. So I try to do it every day.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Beautiful. So to sum it all up, gratitude is important to us because we know that all of our relationships and joy and abundant life come from Jesus. So how can we not thank him for that? And seeing how Mary lived her life with such a grateful heart, we have the perfect example of what it looks like to live with gratitude, and how that will like carry us through our hardships and anything that God puts on our plates.
Our Thanksgiving plates.
But also the plates of our heart, and our Thanksgiving plates. When we live a life full of gratitude, we ultimately are leaving with true joy and abundant life. So, yeah.
Woo.
Yay.
Enjoy your cookout. I hope that you got a milkshake, but if you didn't, it's okay. They're pretty cheap. You can just go there.
Yeah, you can go.
We can go in separate cars together. And then we're gonna put questions on the screen after you stop seeing our faces. And you can talk about them with your roommates or your small groups or your family or your mailman or your dog. Anyone you want.
It's always good to practice gratitude.
Talk about gratitude. And hope you have a great break. Bye.
And have an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for the talent you're given. Have an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for